Hi guys, greetings from Amorgos in Greece, from a very special island with a lot of healing herbs, healing frequencies, crystals. How are you doing? Today it's about, I'm Arena Agatifula, I'm the admin of the Turing Group. I'm a healer, I'm a seer, I'm a star seed, I'm a medium. And I have the ability to see energies, to feel energies, to tell the problems without, and localizing the problems without talking to you. And I really want to talk about the star seeds being able to heal or being psychic. I keep getting emails from people people like you, saying, you know, I can feel so much, I can sense so much, and I'm really struggling. I had this trauma and I had this, and people are treating me so bad. Yes, I understand. So where there is trauma in your system, in your ancestral lineage, in your DNA, in your past lives, even other planets, it's most important to release them, to clear them out of your system on all different levels, times, realities, so that your unique gifts which you have in you, that you can let them flow, you can make them grow, and you can embrace them. So people keep telling me those big stories, telling me all what happened to them in their childhood. I'm sorry, I'm not going to read them, I'm not going to listen to them, because I feel and I see you. I see you. And the funny thing is, even if I keep telling you that, you know, I don't need to have a conversation, you still want to talk. Knowing that you being an empath, how difficult it is to absorb all those energies, and I'm not going to do that. And I will teach you the same. This island is so special. We have more than 120 herbs. What do you think makes them so special and so powerful? Trust me, when you drink a tea here, it's like drinking healing. And I met a man and he said, you know, Agatha, those herbs are very powerful. Have you noticed? And I said, yes, I did. He said, it's the moon. It's the light. It's the light which gives the power of healing. And the light comes from the moon. And even the Celtic people knew the knowledge of the full moon, using the herbs, plucking them when the moon is strong. And those herbs are always on the mountain, out there in the open, where the moon shines on them, when the sun shines on them, they're full of light. So now there are people out there saying and claiming that the satellite, the moon is a satellite, blah, 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 blah. I'm just wondering, can a satellite, which is from artificial energy, has the ability to make herbs that powerful to help people to heal? Because then just simply the moon, if it's just a satellite and makes us all miserable, shouldn't be a herbal plant and also make us miserable? No, it doesn't. So that means there is a goddess energy, the female energy in the moon, and the light is real, which is helping the crystals to grow and makes the herbs strong. So it's all about the light in you, it's about the natural light around you, and I don't support med beds, I don't support those stupid frequencies and those technologies. Why? The last few days I had clients reaching out to me saying and crying they're not feeling well. I said, okay, but then I felt some weird energy and I said, hey, there's something else running. What is it? Like, there's some other energy running. You cannot do anything else when I work with you, because I really work with source, with love, and with natural energies and frequencies, nothing else. That's why it's so powerful when I work with people. When I do the activation, it really, really, really makes a huge change in people's life, because out of the system, going back to the source energy, that's what I do with people. It really, really, really shifts people. It helps them to embrace their psychic abilities, to let them flow, and to release and heal the trauma. So I had those clients, and then they cry, and then they say they're not well, and then when I keep asking and digging that there's something else, they tell me, oh yeah, I just paid for a session for the frequency therapy, it's running for the next 1 month, and we cannot stop it and we cannot switch it off. And I'm like, what, excuse me? You cannot tell this healing person or therapist or whoever that is that they should switch it off anytime you want them to switch it off? no, because I paid for it and it's running already in the system. And I was like, wow. I said, then please, you wait till it's over and then you come back to me, because I'm not going to work with that. And I'm so shocked. How can you call yourself a healer when you have a machine which is artificial intelligent, which is not from nature, which is not from light, and then you run it in someone's system and people say they're not well and you cannot switch off the machine? I'm sorry. I'm not going to support that. Not at all. I will be every day in the water. That's where you can find me, and that's the energy I'm going to work with. With the trees like this here. Isn't that beautiful? And the herbs. So I was very shocked. So now you sending me an email about your problems, I will always tell you, yes, there's something I can help you with, which I have helped many people, and I wish to reach out to the right people because it's a test. The very first thing is, I'm not going to tell you who I am. I'm not going to tell you how great I am. I'm not going to tell you how many certificates I have and what I have done in wonders in the world. No. Because I want you to trust the universe, I want you to trust me, and I want you to trust the process, that whatever we are going to do is for your highest good. Not because I'm telling you who I am, just because you feel it in your heart that that's the right thing to do. Okay? And I think that's one of the very first things to understand how a real healer works. Not using machines, but using their heart and natural energies and abilities. And something else which was important to me was, when you're a starseed, when you're an empath, when you're psychic, you need to heal and release the trauma within your system to embrace who you are. That runs in your ancestral lineage, that runs in your past lives, it runs in your cell memory, and many things you don't dig. When, like, some people ask, oh, then what did you release? What did you do? I say, like, excuse me, I'm going to work in so many levels at the same time, body, mind and soul, so many aura, chakras, meridians at the same time. That's why it's powerful. That's why you're not going to tell me what your problem is, because the more you talk, the more energy gets out and the less energy you're able to receive, which is for your healing. So the way I work is very different from many healers and mediums, because I don't believe in calling dead spirits in to get information from them. I get my information from source, and I will connect with your soul to make the answer matching your needs and not what your head thinks you need. The same way a mediumship, most of the people, when you look at them, they call in dead spirits, get answers from them. How can you ever get a clear, pure answer from a passed away spirit which is lost or not even in the light? Sorry. And I don't call in any spirits which are supposed to go home to the realm of love and light, to go to be reincarnated or to reincarnate to a different planet or into a different family or to come back as an angel. Why would on hell, earth and heaven would I call them in? Does it make any sense? Just to get a hype, for publicity, just to be famous, to do something which is actually not even, I don't even have a word for that, which is not even okay to do so. So when I do a starseed activation, yes, I charge money. Don't ask me to do it for free. It's a lot of fucking energy I'm working with. It's going through my system. It's working and connecting with different levels, and then to send it out to you. To hold your space that you can be safe in your process. And then I put all the room down so that I make you strong from inside. Even it's not me, it's the universe, it's your soul, which makes you strong from inside once you have gone through all those patterns. And that's when you are able to embrace your psychic abilities and your gifts. Why do you think we do an activation course? To prepare you for the things you're going to see, for the things you're going to feel. Do you think it's a pleasure to work with someone who has a lot of trauma, abuse, and assault? Like, when I feel that, do you think it's a nice thing? I need to be able to be strong from inside, to be powerful, to let it flow through my system so that I'm ready and strong to send you the frequencies you need for healing. Do you think it's going to help me, you're telling me stories? No. I love to do things on action, based on action, not on talk. You don't need to talk, you look at the things people do. and you look at the results, and when you feel in your heart, I'm the right person, that's when I want to work with you. If I have to tell you who I am and whatever and convince you, I'm not going to work with you. So please, if you're a starseed and you want to embrace your psychic abilities, you can reach out to me. That's totally fine. But I have a certain way how I work with people, and I have done this very successful. You can talk to members in our Starseed communication, group here, and I will continue to do so because I'm going to be authentic towards myself and others. And I wish and I hope so that you're going to do the same, that you're being authentic and honest with yourself and others. And some stupid ayahuasca and some stupid mushroom trip where you're going to spend money on is not going to help and resolve your issues. You might have a kick for the first moment. It's like having alcohol and drinking alcohol. And then what? What happens? Did you still learn to use your psychic abilities? You had the experience of leaving your soul, leaving your body and getting out with your soul, and you had certain abilities, but then what do you do with those? Can you help other people? Are you lost? Are you scared? Most of the people are damn scared. They don't even know what to do, and this is a starseed mission. We're here to do something to help the planet change and shift, and you're going to do that by not knowing how to use your gifts? This is my question to you, so you please answer that. I know that some people say I'm a fraud, but to be honest, I don't care because I don't say what they want me to say. That's what it is. But you know what? You can see I'm here with the trees. I'm here in nature. And this is what you get. What you see is what you get. I don't drink coffee. I don't eat meat. I don't eat fish. Not because someone told me. Not because I was reading it somewhere. I just simply don't need it. And that's being natural. That's being honest, you know. Doing something because it's natural, not because someone is saying it or because you were reading it somewhere. I love you guys very much, and this is what I wish for you, that you can be your true self and that you can feel yourself who you are so that you can embrace who you are and share it with the world. Isn't that cool? That's my hair. Bis dann, that was German. I'm German, half Sri Lankan. Bye guys.